Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Let's see. I already had drop frames since resetting the modem and coming back in. Hopefully that's not long term. I'm a little bummed by that because it shouldn't be happening. There we go. I got Lumia loading up right now. Let's see, can I do a poll through Lumia? I know I can do one through Stream Elements. Okay. What's up, G-Stax? What's up, MMC? Let's hope that the frames don't keep dropping. Are you in a team right now, G-Stax, or what? MNC, are you doing the reset? Okay, it'll only let me pick 4, so I'm gonna pick 4 that I like. So we're gonna do Amazon, we're gonna do Pally, we're gonna do Barb, and we'll do Sork. And then if you want a different option, feel free to write it in. Sork. Oh, you know what? That is only on YouTube. Is there anyone on Twitch? Yeah. We're fine. So I'm gonna give it a few minutes before we pick. Let you guys make the choice. Jesus, dropping frames like crazy. It's so weird because if I do like a internet check, like run the speed, like a speed test, it's perfectly fine. I literally see no reason for this. With these busters I work with, let's go. Let's see. I haven't played in a long time. I get it. How bad is it lagging, guys? I even lowered like the bit rate down to 4K or 5K, which should like, but it's saying 66% dropped. Jesus. And mind you, I don't have another stream going on. Last weekend, I literally streamed 2 streams at the same time without any drop frames. So I don't understand. See if this works. Is Streamlabs now letting me send? Holy cow, Streamlabs is now letting me send messages on both. You are buffering like crazy? What the fuck, dude? Yeah, we have a thunderstorm coming in too. I'm gonna lower down to 4,000 bitrate, which kind of sucks for you guys, but it should. Oh, you're working. It's Friday night. Oh, you're supposed to be off on Fridays, G-Stax. Oh man, my bad, brother. Dropping frames even though I lowered it to 4,000 bit rate. What the fuck? Oh, it's not updating. Oh, it's staying at 6,000. Man. I'm trying to give it a few minutes, let you guys pick in the poll what y'all would like me to play, but there's only 2 of you in here tonight, so it's kind of hard to make a choice, right? I think everybody's watching like Phil or, you know, Llama or whoever else that's streaming. I normally come in a lot later than everybody else, like almost a day later. Yeah, it's like incredibly unstable right now. I think weather's playing a big part in it, but dude, we've streamed through storms before. Fuck me running. I almost don't even want to stream tonight. I just don't like putting out a bad product, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was literally all excited to jump on here tonight. Homework lame. Yeah, it's dropping as low as like 2,000 kilobytes per second. Which is so weird because if I, like I said, if I do a speed test right now, it's going to show me at 10 megabytes. I work every Friday too, so. But staxxx is supposed to have Friday off. That's the point. See, it says one of you are in here and literally two of you are typing and I'm also on here. My wife made homemade pizza tonight. It was fantastic. I'm torn, guys. I think we're gonna call it. I mean, if we can't play, like, there's no point, right? I'm like, I don't even know who voted what, but there's only 2 votes, so. Wonder if Diablo being so cluttered tonight is causing this. So this is the controller I've been using. The Backbone one. Now, I don't know if this one's sold by Backbone, but look, it's $20 off right now. Is this sold by Backbone? I do want to get a carrying case eventually to protect it. Let's look at some ratings here. Yeah, there's a reason why I cut out. I'm probably gonna end up calling it, buddy. Let's read this person. My biggest issue with the Backbone product itself is I originally purchased a USB-C Android version, but come to find out that it will not work with the PS Remote Play for some reason, so I decided to give that one to my kid, but the PS version for me. The device was the Apple Lightning, and I needed a USB-C, no big deal, but since it was Prime Day sale, I could not swap it for the correct version at the sale price. What was upsetting is that the product description had the version in very small print that was missed. I also tried to make the swap with the Backbone directly, but got the same runaround. I refused to pay $100 for an adapter. One person found this helpful. So your problem isn't with the Backbone one itself, it's with the Amazon listing. and you gave a 1? Like, I don't understand if people understand how reviews work. Did the product do as it was listed to do? Yes and or no. And why not? I don't understand how that deserves a 1. So let's look at what this person claims, right? Let's take a look. Collapsible and compact design, low latency connection, plays games that supports controllers, capture clips and screenshots, pass-through charging. Here's a product description. Yeah, I don't see any fine print anywhere. Yeah, with the frame losses, I'm not even going to try to stream tonight. I'm hoping I just get a vote for what people want me to make. Hides features behind a paywall. Now that is a fair thing. Now the features have changed, and I feel like this is an old review being processed as a new review, because it used to not let you connect a computer if you didn't have the subscription, but now that's gone. This is about the experience of the product I have not tried. This is about the experience, the product I have not tried. Motherfucker. Let me read this one more time. Let me read this line. This is about the experience, the product I have not tried. First off, terrible English, but I get what you're saying. This is a product that you've yet to try. So how the fuck are you going to leave a review on it? I just want to know. How do you leave a review on something you've never tried before? I ordered this after doing some researching, seeing what one I would need. I ordered this because I have an Android phone and would be doing remote play from my PS5 and stream remote. The product description says smartphone, not specific, and that's the issue. It was a lightning connection, not a USB-C that I would need for an Android. I'm sure the product is great, great, from all the reviews I have read. Just make sure you are getting the right one. Also, normally when I return and I select the return to Amazon account, the money shows up several hours later. Not with this company. They are making me wait for them to receive the package and then process the return so that I can even order the correct one. I have to wait for the return and then wait again for it to come once I reorder it. Not too happy about that, but I will say it came in the original packaging, so that was great. Yeah, if everything works out, I will pull it back up, but I'm still getting frame losses on my end. Okay, so let me refute this horrible and why it's a 2-star. One, let's go up here. What's the time? Two days. Oh my god, you have to wait 2 days and that's worth a 2 fucking star? Are you... Bro. The people who leave these reviews piss me off. And let's be very clear. He didn't read the description of the product that he picked, and then he was mad that the product didn't come as the way he anticipated it to come because he didn't read the description. Make it make sense, fellas. Make it make sense. Let's go down to the last one. Made up of cheap plastic, my L1 button got damaged within 3 months. Well, I'm like 3 days in, so I can't say, but can y'all hear the clickety click? Click, click, click. Well, the thing is that, like, imagine you're a small seller and you're on Amazon and the dumbass doesn't read the description and then gets mad at you and leaves you a 1-star review that leaves you out of money. I can't really discuss this one because there's no way for me to argue or refute it. So far, the build quality has been fine. I don't know what he did to his, but verified purchase. Americans especially are dumb and only think of themselves in the moment. Well, this person's name is Siddharth Bhardwaj. Hold up. The unique selling point, German. The unique selling point of this backbone is the associated app, which offers console-like interface and has shown the most product photos in the box. But while the app was available free of charge when it launched, now requires an annual subscription. So here you are asked to pay twice, and in my opinion, it borders on deception. To be fair, I would like to mention that the app is available for free of charge for the first year. The obligation to subscribe, combined with other things such as incompatibility with even very thin smartphone cases, were all too much for me. We have returned the item. Okay, so let's talk about my experience with this. In the box, I received 4 different connectors. And let me see if I can get one out. They're pretty tough to get out because they don't want you to lose them, and they're okay. Here, hang on. Let me switch to full cam here. So if you'll look right here on the inside, this doohickey right here fits right in place. It has a magnet to hold it in place. And then this side switches out. My phone has a fairly thin case, right? Even with the smallest cases. Remember, that's what this guy said. Smallest cases. Perfect fit. And there's a lot of gap back here for bigger cases and or camera. And it comes with 4 different options. So this is one of those examples, I believe, of someone buying an older version and then getting mad that the newer version doesn't fit their needs. Okay, let's look at this one. This one's in Spanish. It's a hoax. They make you dizzy with advertising in such a way that it seems easy to be able to play games from, for example, PlayStation without the console. No. Never once did they claim that you can play PlayStation without the console, not even a single time. But it's impossible. You have to have the PlayStation 5 to be able to play its games remotely. Advertising deception. Okay. I do not have a PlayStation 5, guys. I have a PlayStation 4. Okay. PlayStation 4. Okay. PlayStation Remote Play. I gotta go to the right app. My bad, y'all. People get mad because they don't read and buy the wrong shit. They'd probably complain about Target if they went and bought the wrong thing. Yes, that happens all the time, actually. Oh, I think my PS4 is turned off now. I'll check one more time. I can go turn on my PlayStation 4. We played it all day today. My kid literally was playing Minecraft from the PlayStation. I played Destiny from the PlayStation. Here, hang on, actually. It got shut off because we had a power outage earlier. That's what happened. Jesus, 5 lost frames? We're gonna let the PlayStation turn back on here in a minute. PlayStation 4, that is. And for now, we're gonna keep looking at some of these comments just because I'm getting a kick out of it, and I hope you guys are too. Read the fine print. No shit, Sherlock. Although I didn't see the whole fine print problem that he had. It don't have a Type-C charger. Guys, it comes with a Type-C charger. Oh, grabbed the wrong one. This is literally the Type-C charger that I received with my Backbone controller. Yeah, no kidding, MMC, no kidding. Product pretty much useless since you have to have a PS5 on standby to connect to, and even with the best Wi-Fi connection, the game experience results is pretty laggy. The app specific for the Backbone then has games that are nothing special. Again, we'll get back to that once I have my PlayStation 4 up. So here's the thing I think people are confused about. I think they think that for some reason, by downloading or buying this controller, you will suddenly, magically, have access to PlayStation without a PlayStation. But the fact of the matter is, that's not how things work. PlayStation offers something called Remote Play. Remote Play allows you to play your PlayStation games that you already own through their Remote Play application, which is what you're doing, or what a person would do. I mean, it's so super basic. Does not work. Well, No, let me pick a game. If you guys can see this. Oh. I don't know how else to show this, so. No, I'm not gonna, you know what, let me pick something I can't play. Is that Orange JMO or water? Actually, I ran out of Orange JMO. And this is my wife's Bacardi Raz, which she has made extreme fun of me for already. Okay, here's a good example. Okay, so this is my Final Fantasy game. See me doing things with the controller. I am not touching the screen, so it definitely works. Okay. But good call out on it being so damn clear. Once the PlayStation's up, we're going to bring up the PlayStation and we're going to talk about that. Let's see. Why does it not stretch long enough? Because it wasn't designed for a fucking tablet, my guy. Again, this is like the most basic. It's the most basic things, and then why doesn't it stretch to the size of a tablet? Because it wasn't built for a tablet. Okay. Okay, here we go, fellas. This is connected to my PlayStation 4. Remember, we are not able to even stream video games right now because my internet's not so great at the moment. Okay? If you look on my TV right over here, you'll see my TV. Oh, that is not good. It's not recognizing my external hard drive. Hold on, fellas. I hope it didn't just destroy my external hard drive. I must repair. Let's try this again. This is Destiny 1. One of my favorite games of all time. Okay, so my PlayStation is on, but my TV is off. You hear from my phone the sound? It's going to take a moment to load because it's a, PlayStation 4 game. I feel essentially no delay, by the way. There's no latency between when I press the controller to when it reacts to it. Keep losing it. Man, that screen looks dirty. Okay. You can do like a little frame check and see how slow it is, but I don't feel a delay from the moment that I press the X to jump to when it jumps. So, again, I want y'all to recognize something. I am playing PlayStation on my phone through the internet and then streaming it to you guys all at the same time, and no lag, no perceived lag on my end. So yeah, remember when the guy over here said that it doesn't work unless you have a PlayStation 5? Fake news. Okay, let's look at this guy here. Why doesn't it fit my TV, bro? Why can't I stick my TV in this bitch and make it work? Which, by the way, I don't have a USB-C accessible to me at the moment, but you can connect it right to your computer or laptop, and it will connect over. The unique selling point of this backbone. Did Mary read this one? Did this dude leave literally 2 remarks? Made of cheap plastic. Okay, we already read that one. Okay, let's... Very nice product that simplifies the way you play games on your phone. The only flaw is that it doesn't recognize any lightning cables, either the original ones or the others. Anyone else have the same problem? Again, this is a 2-star review. So you bought something with a Type-C instead of a lightning cable like you're supposed to. And then you're mad that it doesn't work and you leave a 2-star review. This is a total waste. You need to pay $4,000 a year just to use their app. And after 10 minutes of gaming, the iPhone heats up like crazy. Just get a PS4 controller and a phone holding clip. Okay, so that's a good point. Let's talk about that for just a moment. So I have done a lot of gaming, and on my tractor, for instance, I have a suction cup device that holds my phone. So it'll hold the phone in place, right? It'll hold it where I need it to be. And I have connected it to PlayStation controllers for years. Or I have controllers like these for years. Okay, very basic, you know, PlayStation-esque controllers. For years, I've used these things in replacement for a controller, right? Years I've used these for a PlayStation 4 controller. Here's the thing. You have to have something to hold it, okay? Which if you already have, because you're watching a video on whatever, so be it. Great, you already have that thing. But now you're having to reconnect your PlayStation 4 controller to your PlayStation, go back and forth, and these things are still $70. And the stick drift on a PlayStation 4 controller lasts, I mean, you get maybe a year if you're really lucky, but if you're like traveling with it on the go, which is what you would use a device like this for, it's going to go a lot faster. I normally get about 6 months if I'm really lucky out of a controller. This, on the other hand, is held by you in a very comfortable position. Very good buttons. The buttons are actually better than the PS4 controller. I don't care what anyone says. I've used them for years. Maybe it's not better than a PS5 controller, but you're looking at $100 for a PS5 controller. Very clickety. Click, 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 click. Very clickety. Has everything you need and holds the phone very firmly. Still in place. So, oop, I almost called 911. Whoopsie. How do I explain that I'm just making a video? Okay. And it's not $4,000 a year. That's absolute hogwash and a lie and fake news in every way, shape, or form. I guess we could look up, because that's the last comment there. What is the cost of Backbone app yearly? Which again, you don't need. You don't need it. You don't have to have it. Okay. Let me see, because I think what's going to be the problem is that it's going to change year to year, depending on the time period and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's not going to let me subscribe right now and check the price. But right now, I think it's like right around $50, $60. I have a free year membership. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to buy the next year's membership because everything I want from it is built in already. Let's go back here so y'all can stop seeing my ugly mug. I've been reading directly from the complaints here. Let's go to one that's the actual Backbone controller. This one is the $99. I don't know what the difference is, but man, this one is actually way better. This gives us actual like info here. 4.8 stars. Filters. Let's look at 1 stars. Love the ability to turn my phone into a game controller. Hate that every game it works with that I play requires a yearly subscription to be able to use the Backbone. If I hadn't received it as a free gift, I would immediately send it back for a refund. So let me... Oh, I'm gonna get pissed. So because the games that you're playing it with require a yearly subscription, you're mad? Literally has nothing to do with the product. Nothing to do with the product. Value for money. You paid nothing. You paid nothing and you put 0 for the power. Value money. Whoa. I would love to give you my review, but it didn't get the I didn't get the package review, but didn't get the package. You use DHL to send it and they use USPS to ship it. The post office says they delivered it to my mailbox, but I didn't get the mail that day. Security cameras show that the mailman walked by without stopping. So again, I don't understand. People don't realize that they're not reviewing the product, or that they're not reviewing the shipper. They're not reviewing Amazon. They're not reviewing who the shipment company is, DHL, USPS, UPS. They're reviewing this product and then complaining about the shipping, which was done by Amazon, not by the company. I can't get it to work. I usually have no problems following instructions, so I'm not sure what the issue is. Literally, look. Literally, I'm gonna show you. It's now connected. It's literally that easy. Would have been great if it had been delivered. I cannot say what I think on this since USPS did not deliver my item. I have no recourse as this was an item I won through Google. I was truly looking forward to using this. Again, Google, complain about them. Amazon, complain about them. But the product, don't complain about the product, guys. If the product wasn't the problem, you're reviewing a product. Discombobulated. I've been playing video games for over 30 years and I cannot get this Backbone to work on one game. It's brand new and I have the case and it does not work for any game. I got nothing. Trash, waste of money. The whole left side of the controller wouldn't work after a couple of days of use. Then the whole controller just quit working. Apparently I'm the only one. I'm not the only one either, but don't waste your $100. Well, I've had it for 6 days now and everything works flawlessly. So I don't know. That was 3 months ago. There's always going to be lemons, guys. It is flimsy and my phone doesn't fit either mount properly. I want a refund. Please, can I return for my refund? So here's my box. This is the PlayStation edition that I got, which is the one that we're looking at. Comes in a very nice box with kind of a satin kind of matte finish. And in the box, it'll come with this doohickey here, which has these different fittings to make it fit. This is something that comes with every box. Now, if you got an old version, so if you got this a year ago, I'm gonna tell you a little tiny secret. If you reach out to Backbone, they will send you this box with the fittings for free. For free. Brizzle my nizzle. I don't know what else to say. I got a Gamers G7 today. It's only $45 and blow my stock Series X controller out of the water. I don't play Xbox. I know what it is, but I don't play it, so I can't really comment. What the fudge is this? What did my kids tear this out of? I have no idea. I have no clue, y'all. Doesn't go to these ones because those are softer and black. These are hard and black. I have no idea where this came from. Okay, but yeah, Backbone 1. Okay, let's keep reading reviews because it's fun. This is really fun. Oh, flimsy. Flimsy and doesn't mount properly. I want a refund. It's probably harder than I should ever shake a controller connected directly to your USB-C. But I don't know what to say. I have an iPhone 14 now, and I have to wait until I get a 15 to play with it, so I'm giving it a bad review. So because a product wasn't made for your old-ass fucking phone, you're mad, and you're going to go and leave a review for a product that you don't own? Get the fuck out of here, my guy. iPhone 14 release date. Okay, that's a 2022. Wait a second. Hold on. iPhone 13 and 14 devices are the only devices compatible with our adapter. That's using an adapter. Here is their adapter clip, which you get with the iPhone version. So again, I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. Okay, first of all, I am an international customer. So, you're a customer. They sent me a product with an analog stick that doesn't work and a strange recitative sound when using an analog stick, so I had to apply for a warranty service with a video in question of my backbone as soon as I received the new item. However, they are very late in responding to my mail, and I even had to go through the trouble of sending this back to the Netherlands. For the love of God, I had to send my broken product back that got probably broken in the mail. Okay. Literally the worst thing ever created. How these reviews have rated them 5 is beyond belief. The price is far too much. Plus, then the price of the Backbone app, and then there's also the fact that you have to pay for NVIDIA, which is £200 for a year. Also, only playable with remote play. Why would someone pay over $300 to play games on a phone when you have a massive TV? In my opinion, not a great experience. So this is another person who doesn't pay attention to what they're getting and doesn't know what they're actually purchasing. One, you don't have to get the NVIDIA purchase service. Nope. That's only if you choose to play those games. You can literally just play your Play Store games such as Star Wars Hunters. And I play this game all the time on here. I've been playing it a lot this week. Also, only playable with remote play. Why would someone ever pay £300 to play the games on a phone when you have a massive TV? Because you're not in front of your TV. So, for instance, I'm gonna give like the super simple example, right? So, if I went to my room right now and laid next to my gorgeous wife and started playing video games, I could do so playing PlayStation 4 games on my phone right now. I could do that without a problem. Zero issues at all. But say I was in the hotels that I stay in 5 days a week. I could connect to their Wi-Fi and then connect to my PlayStation 4 and play remote play. It is not only playable on remote play, it is not only playable on NVIDIA. This is somebody who was disillusioned by something that they were told and doesn't know how to read into the product that they're purchasing at all. Let's keep going. Is there any more? Did we read them all? It's almost bedtime for me. If you don't own a console, connect to a cloud streaming service like Xbox Cloud Gaming, NVIDIA GeForce Now, or Amazon Luna to unlock hundreds of games on the go. Check out our game library for a full list of compatible titles. Do I need to own an Xbox? No, you do not need to own a PC or Xbox to play thousands of awesome games. You can play any controller compatible games on the App Store and Google Play Store and access cloud game services like Xbox Cloud Gaming, NVIDIA GeForce Now. A console or PC is only required when remotely playing games installed on console or computer. For example, PlayStation console is required to use PS Remote Play as the game is installed and running on the PlayStation itself, streamed via the internet to your phone. See our Xbox Remote Play, PS Remote Play, or Steam Link pages to learn more about Remote Play. It's literally all right here for you guys to see. It was one link, one click. Does it work with phone cases? New magnetic adapters on the Backbone 1 Gen 2 click into place and support most cases available today, ensuring minimum wait time to lock in and play anywhere. A fact. I have a case on mine. In your Backbone box, you'll find your controller with pre-installed adapters and an additional set of adapters inside the lid. The adapters connect to your Backbone magnetically so you can swap or remove them at any time. I mean, seems pretty straightforward. What games are supported? Call of Duty Warzone Mobile is a great example of a game that you can play without having any membership at all. Okay. There we go. Genshin Impact, Stardew Valley, Roblox, and Minecraft. My son played Minecraft for like 3 hours today on my phone, by the way. Another great thing is because it has pass-through charging, you can keep your phone charged as you go. It also has, so if you don't have like a headset, because I have an FE edition, right? And it has the SD card, but doesn't have a microphone slot anymore, which I was happy to get one that still had an SD slot. My phone is backwards, hold up. But I don't have a microphone slot anymore. But you plug it into here and boom, instantly you have a microphone slot all over again. Boom. What else do you guys want to talk about now that I've fanboyed over my controller purchase for the last hour? 23 detections of frame drops. That is just terrible. So what I think I'm going to do, guys, since we didn't play Diablo tonight, I'm going to go ahead and put on the Discord, and we'll put in a poll, hopefully. I don't think I've ever done a poll on here. Okay. It still only gives me 4 choices. Pally, Sork, Amazon, and Barb. Okay, I undercooked my noodles for my dinner, and I'm so mad at the grocery store for selling me noodles. They knew I wouldn't cook right. Exactly. It literally won't let you do more than 4. Why won't it let me post? There we go. Okay. This D2 playthrough looks funny. Yeah, I gave up on the playthrough because I have something like 39 dropped frames over the last whatever minutes. So I switched. If you refresh your screen, you'll see that we're just chatting, my dude. And I've been complaining about people complaining about a controller that is perfectly fine. I don't understand. The people who've complained, I feel like they either one, didn't read what they were purchasing to make sure that they got the correct product. So, i.e., getting a Type C instead of a Lightning because they didn't read, and then being mad that they didn't read, or, and just look in the description here, or they didn't know what they were purchasing from start to finish and were mad about it. And so we went through every one of the 1-star reviews and kind of just excuse me, just laughed at them for funsies. Okay, we'll do a couple more before I get out of here. We got a few minutes. Okay, 2-star review, decent at best. Let's pull this back. iPhone 4 Pro Max on current software. Primary game, Call of Duty Mobile. All setup instructions were followed to the letter. When not in use, it was stored in a safe place, and while in use, I was very delicate with it. I keep mine in a backpack that I throw around. Despite a promising marketing strategy, I found it decent at best, but ultimately disappointing. I'm unsure if I received a defective product. From the start, I immediately noticed issues. Button didn't register, or the device hesitated, stuff like that. What began as something barely functional ended up in something that was completely useless. The bumpers, small buttons above the triggers, rarely worked. Many times, I still use on-screen controls in a match. When trying to launch the Backbone app using the orange button, it either would hesitate or not respond at all. We're just going to test this real quick. Oop. Boom. Okay. I had to press it twice. I think it's because I was in the app whenever I closed it, so it didn't know what I was doing. Okay. The right stick needs to be relocated to a similar format as the left stick. Stick up on top, buttons below. But you saw the product before you bought it. Am I like bonkers in thinking that you pick out your product based on what you want ahead of time? Like, okay. The lack of ergonomic design is fatiguing, at least for people like me with large hands, and it becomes painful after about an hour of consistent playtime. For reference, my standard Xbox controller is considerably more comfortable and allows me 2 hours of gaming before it becomes mildly uncomfortable. I have played on this thing for hours. I mean hours without any fatigue, and I have I guess you could say small fat hands, but I thought that I would prefer my PlayStation controller over this, but I like this more now. In fact, I stopped using my PlayStation controllers and my Xbox controllers for my PC, and I use the controller like this instead. I think we have a fat finger problem with that one, guys. Okay, let's read next. The incompatibility with an enhanced phone case's OtterBox Pelican is frustrating. Having to disassemble and remove my phone case every time I wanted to play was super annoying, to the point where many times I choose instead to watch TV rather than play COD Mobile. Well, I'm not sure what to say. If you have an incredibly thick case, nearly any controller that connects directly to the phone is going to be incompatible. It doesn't matter if it's this controller or a backbone or a any other controller type. If it's not directly Bluetooth, you're going to run into that problem, my dude, because you have a really big case that has a flap. So my wife's phone has a flap to get to the power connector. Her case will never work for this. Mine does not. So you have to have a choice. Like, do you want a controller that connects directly to your phone? I don't know what to tell you about that. That's something that you should really, like, before purchasing something like this product, you should probably read about it a little bit. The buttons felt like low quality compared to console controllers. I think we discussed this a little bit earlier. To me, very clicky, very comfortable. I don't feel that they're any lower quality than my PS4 controller. Remember, $69, $100. So, yeah, I would say, I'd actually say the PS4 controller is not even as clicky. There's a little clicky to it. But yeah, not near as clicky and far more squishy. And every PS4 controller I own, except for the newest one that I got just prior to replacing my PlayStation 4 and then eventually giving it to my son and switching to PC, has had stick drift on the right stick. I do not recommend this product. Frankly, it's probably better just to deal with the lag of a Bluetooth connected device. So that's one thing, like whenever you're thinking about this, is you're connecting directly to the device, so you don't have any Bluetooth lag, which is fantastic. It may work for children and others who aren't serious gamers who play casual games. I'm not serious about my games at all, guys. But for fast-paced shooters like COD Mobile, this will disappoint you. Again, I'll stress that my copy may have been defective, but I never investigated that or attempted to get a warranty replacement. So we're going to not discuss it with the company, and we're just going to say, you know, it's a dog shit controller because maybe I got a lemon. I don't know. I don't think he got a lemon. I think that he just expects every controller to be a next gen, you know, top of the line $120 controller. I really wanted to like this. Could not get over the fact that the iPhone is tilted when connected. Not tilted. Not tilted. Sorry. That's fake news. Or I bought the second gen hearing that it fit my iPhone with a case. And then nothing, and then you're just gonna stop. You're gonna stop your sentence right there. Wait, this controller does not hold the iPhone 14 Pro flat, or probably any phone with a camera bump. Actually, my case has a significant bump right here, not to count the camera. But remember how I was telling you guys about these little fittings right here? If you look, they actually have it indented right there on that fitting to make sure that your phone does fit with the camera bump. So I don't know if he just didn't get one that had the extra pieces or what, but they come with them now. I mean, this is July 18th, so I can't imagine that between July 18th and August 14th they started adding them, but whatever. I really like the face buttons and stick feel, but the D-pad felt bad, which we never use in modern games, right? The triggers are very mushy. Only the, I guess he's being very specific, talking about the triggers, and these are bumpers. The bumpers are very clicky, and I think the reason why is because people tend to hold on to these buttons. If I had to guess, like you're holding to zoom and then your fire. So I think that they're mushy for longevity, if I had to guess. This also could not get over the creaking or off level iPhone. Also requires you to download an app. It does not require you to download the app. You download it one time and then you can delete it after that. Also includes an orange button to launch the app and a recording button for camera roll. Is that a negative? This does not complement remote play. It doesn't have a PlayStation button to take you home, and you have to awkwardly reach for the touchpad on the phone. Oh my god, you have to touch the touchpad on your phone. It's literally not bad at all, guys. Playing some games that felt passable, but I realized I would never be comfortable playing on this. I was comfortable playing literally Destiny on it, so I don't know what to say. I got this from my daughter, and it's great when it works. I don't know if I got a lemon or what, but for $100, I expect it to be way better than it actually is. It's actually $140 because you have to pay $40 a year subscription to get all the features. Well, the subscription is free for the first year, so if you just got it in August, but your daughter isn't gonna use all the features. But it does not work well with Google phones. Samsung. It doesn't connect half the time, and it works for a minute and then disconnects. That sounds like you have a bad connection for some reason. When it works, it's great, but it's just disappointing that $140 and it don't work. You didn't spend $140, you spent $100. Stop lying. So I do not recommend this if you have a Google phone. I think the price point should be $50 because for $100 I expect it to function way better. So overall, I would not recommend. Look at all your options for mobile controllers first and then decide which one works for you. This product touts how it can bring remote cloud play for Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam, but there appears to be some differences between the models. Apparently the one I bought specifically doesn't work with Android OS and plus PS Remote Play. Why? I have no idea. Well, it's not this version because this version is the PlayStation version. After researching a bunch, I guess there's some models that support Android plus PS and some that don't. Extremely hard, if impossible, to tell the product description. Well, it sounds like you probably didn't get the one from them and you got one of the $69 ones that are knockoffs. I was debating on getting the one apparently will work after sending this one back, but honestly the experience has left a bad taste in my mouth, so I'm not sure I will. I gave it 2 stars because it did seem to work fine with Steam Link and integrated Xbox apps, and the Backbone app seemed fairly user-friendly. And for the Galaxy S24 Ultra users, it does fit after you take out the adapters that come installed on the controller. Low down dirty, not all backbones are created equally. Research which one you need. Is that a 2-star review? The low down dirty is not all ones are created equally. Research the one you need. So picking the right product makes the difference? By golly. Okay, this will be the last one and then we're gonna call it a night, guys. Okay, so last one. I'm a little blown away about how many people think this is a good device. First of all, it's $100, so let's keep in mind that a good quality standard controller is half the price. Then you look at the quality and it's abysmal. The plastic is cheap, the device spins when you put the phone in it, and the solution was inserts. Yeah, actually. Also, for all the platforms they claim to be compatible with, the buttons don't exist. For example, the Xbox equivalent button isn't there. For the Steam Link, you can't actually utilize the exit function as intended. So what did they do with the extra 2 buttons, you say? They're proprietary buttons that only allow you to open their app and capture through their app. It's crazy. The worst part though is during the setup you must subscribe to their 1-month trial of Backbone Plus that automatically reoccurs a $40 a year. If you don't, you cannot get the update part of the app. Of course you can cancel it, but requiring a sign up to even be able to update the device is a bait and switch. They clearly have a huge marketing scheme going on, and to be fair, it got me. But this thing is going back immediately. So I will agree with this one side of it. You have to sign up to start off with, and then you can cancel. And so for people who don't want to do that, that kind of sucks, right? But again, this is their app. We can back out of here. Back out real quick. Oh darn, I had to touch my phone. God forbid. And then I can bring it right back up. I only have it connected to Steam and PlayStation. But you guys saw me earlier play PlayStation like it was nothing. So, boom, connect to PlayStation. The PlayStation's still on. I have it set to automatically go into sleep mode, so give it a second because it's internet bound. And there we go, right back into the game like it was nothing. So what they're complaining about is that there's not a back button for right here. What's up, ice cream dish? So there's not a back button here, and they're complaining. But boom, yeah, you just hit the little 3 dots in the bottom, and then PlayStation, and there we go. God forbid. I mean, seconds. And this is an S21 FE, or S20 FE even. Just, it's wild to me how, like, anal people are. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna do this one. Ice cream, you came in at a bad time. We were unable to stream because I've been having lagging issues. Oh no, just watched your favorite show and the last episode ended. That's sad. But you did just catch the end of my stream. We were unable to stream D2R tonight, but we did put up a post over on the community tab and also in Discord if you're interested in picking what character I will play for this reset. With that being said, guys, we're gonna go ahead and call it here, and I'm gonna go lay in bed with the wifey.